Okay, we are live on Facebook here and we are checking the connection on Instagram. We are now live. And today I'm not alone. We've got Jordan here.
Howdy, folks.
So, for those that don't know Jordan, Jordan is the second half of Masai, if you will. He's the one that actually helps us get the client results. Uh, you're really in the trenches
I am in the
for our
trenches.
clients.
Every day I'm in the trenches. I wake up in the trenches, go to bed in the trenches.
What do you usually do? What's your day to day like?
Well, I wake up in
Like,
the
what do you do
morning.
for our clients?
Well, I'm the guy that basically pushes all the buttons and makes sure that our clients are getting the results that they're paying for. So, I set up the ad campaigns on Facebook, on Google. I build the ad creatives. I edit the ad videos, edit content. I'm really doing a whole bunch of stuff for some great people, and I absolutely love doing it.
Nice. Well, we wanted to talk about, what was it what we wanted to talk about?
The main things we wanted to talk about today was really the type of content or the type of videos and pictures that would really do great for home improvement companies.
Okay.
So also what you do if you were starting out again.
Yeah, because I was getting some questions on that earlier. So
Okay.
number one, should we talk about the content first? Like, what type of content should our clients and people just in general,
Mhm.
contractors, be posting?
Okay, so when I think of this, I think there's different tiers of videos and pictures, right? You can obviously get the very high production videos where you're going out and speaking with your clients and just getting like those testimonial videos and spending a lot of money on that. Or you can basically take this or view this as like a strategic approach. So one really easy thing that you can do is I'm assuming everybody's got a decent smartphone with a nice camera on it.
Hopefully. Hopefully
Hopefully,
you're not back in the Stone Age
yeah,
uh,
fingers crossed. If you don't, you should probably get one.
with the Nokia.
Yeah, exactly. So pick a spot at your project, whether it's in a specific corner, whether it's like just something very specific, so you can go to that spot, that exact same spot, once the project's done. So you stand in that little area and you take a little panoramic video. Just it doesn't have to be long, maybe like 4 to 5 seconds. And then once the project's done, you take that exact same video from that exact same spot. You have your video editor, use the magic of video editing, put that together, and you get a beautiful before and after video that is under 15 seconds. That's another thing too, right? So if you're going to run ad creatives on Facebook or Instagram, the best creatives to run are ones that are under 15 seconds. Do you have any other types of videos or
Well,
pictures?
that's good. You just want to keep your projects updated with videos. So you want to make sure that you like take the whole process of it. Even like time lapses would be really good if you just put the phone in a corner
Mm-hmm.
and then maybe you're doing a excavation, for example, or um, a patio or whatever it is you're doing. Time lapse is like very mesmerizing. People just consume that. It doesn't have to be 15 seconds. That can be a lot longer.
Yeah.
People will still consume that. And all of these videos, all of these engagements that you're getting on this content is really good for you to be able to retarget them and then follow up with them on the social platforms themselves. So another type of content could be like drone content,
Drone, yeah.
you educating the people on why you did this a certain way or why your clients actually chose you, educating the people on pricing of materials. All the calls I get on, they're telling us or just um, saying that a lot of the clients are not aware of,
How expensive things are.
yeah, the
Yeah.
material costs.
Yeah, so that kind of goes into the different like strategic approach that you can take with taking pictures and videos. There's the pictures and videos that you can take right away that would allow you to get ad creatives up as soon as possible. And there's also the ideas that would take a little more time and probably involve a little more of your budget, whether that's buying a drone to get some drone shots, hiring a professional video team to come out and actually take some like high production videos of your clients or maybe the job site. Or maybe you might even be one of the people that would just want to hire a videographer to just follow them around and just basically videotape the whole project, which is a good play because
Yeah.
you know
And the point is to be kind of omnipresent
yeah
and
yeah
use the pages and the content as like
a trust building vehicle.
Yeah, and you want to show your faces too. I see a lot of pages that they're just showing the work, which is amazing. It helps you kind of have like a portfolio, and that's what you should see your social pages for, to have like a portfolio. But they're not showing the team or the owners or even the people who are going in and quoting.
Yeah.
And that could be trouble for them because then it's not going to build that trust. So when they go and they do the quote, it's not going to feel like they already know each other.
Yeah.
But if you do put your face and your team, people are going to feel a lot more comfortable when you come and do the job for a couple days or even a couple weeks at a time.
Exactly.
Or
And
months.
and the way that kind of fits into our whole advertising strategy is we are huge believers in content first advertising. So we will obviously we'll run the ad campaigns that have that direct response strategy where you basically just run an ad to get people to take a certain action, whether that's to like book a call or fill out a lead form. But we also like running ads that are literally only optimized to get people to watch your videos. And what happens when that occurs, when just people watch those videos, is they'll click that ad and they get brought back to your Facebook page, your Instagram page, which is another great way for you to just show off your content. So when you have a good sort of advertising strategy that's centered around content, you're getting people to know, like, and trust you before you even go meet them to quote the job. So it's George put it perfectly. It's a great way to stay omnipresent, and people will start realizing that there's a certain company that is always on their Instagram feed, always on their Reels feed, that is just producing some banger content, and of course they're gonna want to work with you.
Yeah, and
Exactly.
how often do you want to post? Usually minimum at least like 2 to 3 times per week. But I've seen companies that they post up to like 200 reels per month.
Yeah,
And that's
there's
amazing. You just need the
yeah.
funding to be able to do that.
There's a like with content or with Instagram and Facebook in particular, like everybody's got their own opinion, right? And with the internet, the internet is just the megaphone for people to express their opinions. And one of those opinions is like how often you should post. You hear people say post once a week, once a day, 3 times a week, 10 times a week. Some people are all about quality. Some people are all about quantity. The biggest thing is that you just gotta start posting, right? If you don't wanna be stuck in this analysis paralysis of like, oh my gosh, what am I gonna post? Okay,
Yeah.
what this? Just start posting, and
then
you'll get the hang of it.
You'll get kind of like a flywheel from that
Yeah.
as well. It'll
Exactly.
become a part of the routine when you're going to a job and doing the job or just managing the job too. It'll be part of the routine. You can like report to your clients through that as well. I guess it depends on the type of work that you're doing.
Yeah.
But we were gonna keep this live pretty short, so just like quick breakdown. What type of content should these people be making?
Take your pictures. Pictures are great because they can be used in ad creatives and just pictures on Instagram and Facebook. You're gonna want to take quick pan videos of the projects from like similar locations. So one pan before the project's done, same spot after the project, another pan, video's done. Drone shots, videos, video testimonials of the clients that you're working with. You're gonna want to take videos of just your team working, like literally just action shots of you just putting your phone down and just showing videos of your team working that you can just post really wherever you want.
Just B-roll, your
B-roll,
trucks, the
yeah, trucks.
machines, like show off really everything in a subtle way.
Yeah, definitely.
Yourself, your team, give value to the people, educate them. There's a really good Instagram account. I forget the name. I think it's like Rob the Builder or something. He's very good at the content that he does, and the type of buildings that he does are almost like art as well. So he kind of
Cool.
like has an explanation behind that as well.
And that's the thing that will have like
And people pay for that.
yeah, exactly. Like, if you be unique, people will pay you for that uniqueness.
Yeah.
But just find out what works for you, stick to it, and the more you do it, the better you're going to get at it. Now to just basically talk about the second half of this video, which is essentially what we would do if we were starting. Yeah, so George, you want
What
to
would
take
you
it away?
do? Should I go first? Or
Yeah,
should
you go first. You go
Okay.
first.
So first you want to register the business. Make sure that you're not liable for anything. Get business insurance. If you have your machine, sure. If not, if you're renting, that's cool too. Just make sure that you got your profits in there. 30% margin is what you should be aiming for, depending on the type of projects or the size of the project too matters. So it's like 20 to 30%, but make sure it's like on the 30% mark. People are not really going to go for the cheapest. They're going to go for the people that they actually trust that can get the job done. So just
And
make sure.
George, one sec. And what's way to show or to build trust with potential clients? Content. Exactly. The first
Well,
part of
yeah.
this video was
Just
basically
showing.
all about showing you or showing off the potential clients.
It's like
or
propaganda.
Yeah, basically just create propaganda about how awesome your business is, and people will watch it. People will
Yeah, so like
see it.
I would hope that if you're getting into the business, you already have some projects that you've done and you have some content so you can show that off. And then you would want to have like business cards. A website would be okay. If you can build one, go ahead. But usually, like social pages is the first step. Then a site, Google My Business as well. Start getting reviews on there. Start posting constantly, and then you can start putting maybe $30 a day into like Facebook ads and Instagram ads. Go to $50 a day once you've proven the point, and then go to Google ads after that as well. What would you do?
Well,
And like word of mouth too.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
if you're doing good work, that should be filling you up. And then the social media is more like supporting that and giving you like places to pick and choose who you work with.
What I would do, kind of picking off where you left off, would be to look for help. Look for help in the areas that you are not as strong in. Like obviously, everybody's got their own strengths and weaknesses, and you don't want to build your business on your back because you're just going to be doing everything. And like that's great at the beginning. Like everybody's got to do that at the beginning, but when you get to a point, you got to realize that you got to take a step back in certain areas and look for help that can plug in those gaps. Whether it is an advertising team, whether it is a videographer, whether it's someone
Or a salesperson.
a salesperson,
Like
another
a
person on your
salesperson
team.
is usually like someone I would really hire and try to get off the tools myself early in the business, and then just have like enough work to be able to pay everybody, the business make a profit, not dig a hole for yourself. Because it seems like a lot of construction companies could do that too.
Yeah, I get it.
So yeah, anything else you want to add before we hop off?
I don't think so. For the next live, I think it'd be cool if we run a like starting on what day is it today? Tuesday, Wednesday. We just have a question box where people can ask questions. We'll be a little more interactive with the people that come in. Because that's what really lives are all about. You know, I used to be a streamer back in the day, so I know a thing or two about interacting with one or two, maybe three people in the chat. But
Yeah, sounds good. We're happy to help.
yeah, happy to help.
And just before we hop off too, make sure you're calling all of your leads right away when they come. It would be unethical for you not to, because you have paid money for these leads. And I mean, if they opted in to receive some type of service or information and you paid for that and they're waiting for you, why would you not call them?
Exactly.
That could be unethical. So make sure you're calling all your leads, and drop any questions if you have any later on. Talk
Okay.
soon. Bye.
See ya.